Hello and welcome back to Letton Farm again. I've done a bit of a tidying of what I wanted to do because my head was all over the place. I didn't really know what to do because there's just so much new crops in this map, which is just overwhelming for me, especially because I haven't been constantly playing this game since it came out. I played a lot last year when it first released at the start of well, I know it was the end of 2021, but like the start of 2022, I played a lot of it. And then I kind of went off it a little because I stopped making YouTube videos, but I really want to get back into it, so that's why I picked this game to come back. But it's just very overwhelmed. There's like, obviously all the normal stuff, which is normal. Obviously base game kind of stuff. And then you get to stuff like a beetroot, silage sorghum, lavender hemp windrow, grape bee, which is like green grapes. You've rice, chickpeas, buckwheat. Like, I mean, the list goes on. All this stuff is new, right? So I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I really wanted to do corn for maize silage to get a big load of maize silage, and I really kind of wanted to do our big field 16 over there, which is down that lane. It's the biggest field we have. I wanted to do that, and maybe all three of these together as corn, so it's one massive silage season, maize silage season, and then that would make it more beneficial to lease a harvester, because obviously if you just do this small field of corn, it's not going to be worth our while to lease the big expensive forage harvester. So then my plan was, I know I'm going to babble on a bit now, I probably should just play the game, but then I was trying to see, so I really need to sow 3 things in these fields now, right, because it's time to start sowing for the winter. So my options were to sow something, obviously in the next month or two, that's going to have to be harvested early in the year, because as you can see, corn has to be sown in either May or June, which is quite early in the year. So I couldn't like move into September and say sow any of these 3 because they don't be harvested here, and then that's obviously after corn. Do you know what I mean? To sow the corn, so these are going to be harvested too late, so they're no good to me. So what I found was poppy seeds. We've done poppy seeds already, I know. But we're going to sow poppy seeds in those 3 fields. I think it's 6, 7, and 8. And then they'll be all harvested in March, because we are in April and August, which is the first chunk of planting season. So we'll be in the first chunk of harvest season, which will be March, which is fine. March, move into April, which is kind of like a free month because corn doesn't be sown until May, and we could like sow. I know I'm planning really far ahead, but this is just what's in my head. I have to get it out. We could sow the oilseed radish, and then that would be one stage of fertilizer. Then get the corn in with the fertilizer in the planter. Oh no, because we were using a different planter, so we'd have to lease a planter, which might not do that. But then we could use, say in June, we could spray with our sprayer that we haven't used yet, which would give us the second application of fertilizer for the corn, which give us a huge, obviously, yield for when we go to harvest it in October, November. So we have a lot of silage. So I'm going to have to do a field or 2 of grass silage and sell some of this just to make money. Anyway, that's over the next few episodes. That's just what I'm basically going to be doing. Today, in the first episode, we're going to be jumping into the Fiat, which is here because we were spreading lime. And we are going to get the harvester. Oh, my bad. We're going to get the... Oh. See, we have a cultivator as well, which is quite handy. Wow. I don't think I've ever hit them walls as bad as that. So, just take that off. Oh, it had to be lowered. Okay. Take that off. Hook up to the cedar. And we're going to go and sow. Not flax seeds, but we're going to pull out the... Pull out seed. I know target strength is there, but anyway. And I'm not going to put fertilizer in for the simple reason I did cop. This field is fully fertilized, so there's literally no point in using fertilizer, because I think it'll just automatically come out anyway. Maybe it won't, but I don't want to chance it. So we'll put the fertilizer on these 2 fields. So let's go and just sow with this at the minute for what we have. I'm just going to put on the beacons. This is a big load. We also need to close that cover. What's to close the cover on the feckin' cedar? I don't know why we can't close that cover. That's kind of annoying because it's opening the door on the tractor. Probably should have the John Deere on it then, but anyway. That's fully fertilized as well, so we're going to get so much hay off that. I actually can't wait to do that. We were going to mow that later in this episode. So, yep. We'll get in here. I think this tractor should be alright to pull this cedar. Oh. Turn off them beacons and we can unfold. Let's try to get into this corner. It's kind of annoying where it is. But yes, we are going to be sowing poppy seeds. I know we've done them already, but it's just because I want to do the corn harvest, it's going to be the best option. Poppy seeds are red. It's literally the poppy flower. There we go. So we can turn that on and lower it. Obviously going to be quite easy to see where we've been because we did lime this. Which is great. Hoping this should pull it. If not, I will just run and get the John Deere. It should be okay. But yeah, that's the plan, is to do a massive maize silage harvest, try and get some money in. Obviously, selling these 3 fields of poppy seeds is going to be a lot of money because they give an awful lot of money. We have sowed them before and harvested them. So, yeah, they are going to produce quite a lot of money, which is great because we're going to need a hell of a lot. And we could probably sell some of the silage we have and do one more grass silage session this year. That field in front of us, see, they all need to be fertilised, the grass fields, which is the problem. We have one fully fertilised and we're also going to be spreading slurry in one of them today as well. Possibly field 3, I'm not quite sure. Maybe field 10 or maybe that one. I'm not too sure yet. Oh, it's going to hit the feckin' door, goddamn. Oh, I'm just being lazy. I should just like do this properly. Huh. Wow. There we go. Forgive me around the edges. I'm just not too pushed. It's fine. So yeah, we've these 3 to sow. But yeah, the cows seem to be happy enough. I'm happy with the cows. I know that. We will just check. Oh, the game's saving, great. Yeah, they have loads of food. So they definitely don't need to be looked at for at least a couple of months, maybe even coming into the winter. They should be alright until. Which means hopefully we could store that silage and or sell that silage and make more. Which would be great. That'd also be a nice little boost to our bank account, which is really well needed because we definitely need a new tractor. Because I'm sure, as you've heard, I do nothing but complain about that John Deere. And I hate complaining about it because it's someone's mod and they've obviously spent a lot of hard time putting it into the game. It looks fantastic and it drives fine. bar the steering. I just don't know what it is, why the steering is so bad, the lock. I don't know. I mean, it's like when I'm turning my wheel, I'm using a Logitech G29. When I'm turning my wheel, like when I'm driving this, the front wheels will consistently turn as long as I'm turning my wheel, and then when I hit full lock on my steering wheel, obviously the wheels stop and they're at full lock. It's like the John Deere's only has half, and even my last half a turn on the wheel does nothing. It's like it doesn't turn the wheels. I don't know. It's like a dead zone, but I know I haven't got the dead zone. It's turned off. So I'm going to have to definitely sell it. We're going to have to get some money, and we're going to have to sell it and buy a different tractor. Or we could just keep it for like moving the bales. Well, I don't know. That's kind of too big and too high a horsepower to do nothing with it and just move a bale or use the baler even, because it's so hard to use the baler with it. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But to be fair, the point of the series is to upgrade, and we're kind of using old tractors. Like this is obviously an old tractor, and so is that John Deere. So if we could get the money to buy like a modern John Deere, it would be kind of cool. With the same kind of horsepower, it'd be ideal. Or even a Massey, or Class, or Vulture. I don't know. I'd be happy with anything, really. Oh, damn tree! My God. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to motor on and sow these fields. After this field, I'm going to run back and get the fertilizer in it, because those two fields need to be fertilized. So I imagine we'll have enough seed and enough fertilizer to do everything. So once this field is done, I will run back, get fertilizer, and start doing them two fields. And I will be back with you guys then, I suppose. I'm going to leave that like that, because the harvester is just going to struggle anyway, so I'm not worried about getting that little bit around the tree. We don't need to get right up to the root, or up to the trunk. So yeah, I will be with you guys when we have sowed those two fields. Why? Okay. My seeder just completely emptied itself of seed, and I didn't press unload. What? I'm so confused. Where's all my seed gone? Literally empty, and well, I'm gonna just have to fill myself back up because I'm not paying for seed. That just literally disappeared. It just stopped working. How it just emptied, I don't know, but we'll fill it with seeds anyway. Hopefully it won't fill the fertilizer. Fuck's sake. So yeah, I will just give myself seed because Ah, I only filled the seed and not the... Why is it using so much seed? I don't get it. Look how fast it's using the seed. Why? Am I missing something? That's empty again. Wow. What is happening? I don't know why that's... Wow. I mean... I'm not paying for that much seed, so I don't know why it's... like a double application rate or something. Is it because I didn't cultivate? But like this drill is supposed to... I don't know. Right, these fields are finally done. This took a ridiculous amount of time. You can still see the seeds flying down. I must have had to stop and refill like 100 times each field. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's because I didn't cultivate and it still thinks there's like wheat there, because it didn't get rid of the wheat texture, like the stubble. So I honestly have no idea what's going on. I know in that field there where it was cultivated was fine. When I was doing the wheat on it before last season, it seemed fine as well. I honestly have no idea why that happened in those two fields specifically. But yeah, that's just going to be way too hard to watch. I guess I'm just going to have to skip all that and just cut it out, because that's just going to be so hard to watch. I'm literally not joking when I say I definitely had to refill 20 or 30 times each field, per field. That's no exaggeration. Like... I barely get one length of the field and it would be out of seed. It was just so frustrating. I don't know why in the name of God that happened. But anyway. Yeah, spread slurry then is what I wanted to do. So hopefully this actually works. And mow that field in front of us. And maybe mow the field that we spread slurry in. I'm going to sell actually the mower right now, because I just have no interest in it. That's a cool... I think that's what we have. Yep, nice. It's a dribble bar. Yeah, none of that is any use. I'm looking for mowers. I'm going to sell this one. And I'm going to buy the Kuhn mower. This one. It's for 18. So I will go pick that up when... we need it. I think we'll go and do the field down here that we haven't touched yet. The one I've sowed with grass, but we actually haven't done anything. Because it's a nice small field, I think we'll have enough slurry for that. Also, I know it's fully grown, so I'm hoping this still works. I really hope it doesn't have to be like just freshly cut. I know in real life it would have to be, but just fold that up and that off. It's also probably going to be quite hard to see where we've been. So let me just check that that is working. on this field here, 14. No, it is not. Okay. Maybe we do have to code first. Yeah, story spreading isn't working, so that's just out the window as well. This is a disaster of an episode. Wow. We'll just go and get the mower and mow 2 fields and bale it. I ted it and bale it as hay. That's all we really can do. Because I don't want to move on too fast, and we definitely need hay. We have lots of silage, we have lots of straw, but we have no hay. And we need hay to make the total mixed ration. I don't know why the seeds were doing that. That's really bothering me. I hope it doesn't stay doing that. I hope it gets fixed, or I fix it, or maybe I broke the game. I don't know. We pick up the mower, pick up the other mower, and get mowing the field that is fully fertilized, and get mowing the field we just tried to cut or spread slurry in. Well, this field is fully fertilized, so we should see a massive difference. It definitely looks different. It looks thicker. What am I doing? Buttons unfold. So yeah, hopefully we get a lot of bales off this. I think we got like 5 before, but I think I'm going to do this field and the field opposite over there. Mow the 2 of these, ted them up, and make hay for the cows. Definitely looks like there's more grass. This is double fertilized, which is fantastic. So I'm going to mow through these. The beacons can go off. Literally mow through these. Because I've been recording almost an hour and have done feck all because them seeds acted the bollocks. So, yeah, we're just going to mow these, ted these, bale them up, get the clear the bales. And I'd say that I'll probably do it this episode then, so chat to you guys when this is done.
Some time, and I'm dying to tell you, you blow my mind.
Hey! That's that field done. Well, tossed at least. My plans were to sow the fields of poppy seeds, cut and head these 2 fields. But since I'm probably going to end up just jump cutting all the sowing because of the way the seeder went, I was going to leave the bale until the next episode, the windrow and the bale until the next episode, because I wanted to spread slurry in this episode. But since this field is now cut, we could do the slurry in the next episode. Sorry, yeah, we could pick up the hay, and in the next episode, instead of baling and picking up the hay like I planned, we could do the opposite and just spread the slurry. So that's the plan. So we'll probably do the whole lot and pack up the bales onto the trailer today. We really need to get money, because I think we'll have to sell some of that silage, maybe a trailer load of that silage, to increase the income for the funds in the bank. Once we have the hay, we might also make another total mixed ration. I'll see how the cows are. We might get away till maybe October or November if we're lucky, before we have to make one. At least we'll have the hay in storage then, well in storage by then, and the same, at least the straw is already there, and the silage, well, that's in the pit, so at least it'll all be there ready to rock when they do need it. But I really want to do that maize silage harvest with all the fields. So I think what I'm going to do is try and prep the fields as much as I can and get the double application. Maybe sow the oilseed radish on all 3 fields, then cultivate it in and sow the corn and sow with fertilizer, and pray that it doesn't glitch out again and fucking take 5 million bags of seed to sow. This field here was fine. I don't know how it was with the other 2, the wheat fields, whatever the hell, I don't know. If anyone has an idea, please let me know in the comments, but I mean, I have no idea. I've never seen that before. It's also weird the way it didn't get rid of the texture of the wheat stubble. It's weird. But yeah, so I'll probably jump cut the rest of this tedding and maybe do some of the windrow in the time lapse then, and baling. So we'll see you guys in a second. Just about to jump in the baler. Fold, we have 169 liters of straw. That straw field when we harvest or when we bale it couldn't have been better. It was just ideal. We got the last bale over, and like I said, just whatever it was, 160 something liters. Just great, but look how fast that's filling up. Wow, yeah, I love it. Just to give us a true example of what's in this field, because I mean 160 something liters is nothing really. So it's basically an empty baler, so hopefully it'll show us a good example of what it's like when it's double fertilized. Should be quite good. Already have one bale. So yeah, like I said, I think we get 5 out of it roughly. Normally it's given rain, so I'm hoping we will just be able to pass, or it's not giving rain till like midnight. Okay, that's fine. It'll be well done by then. I was praying it wasn't in the next like 10 minutes in game. I have the speed turned down back to 3. I usually kind of keep around 5 to 6. I find it, and like with the jobs I do, it kind of passes a full day, which is grand. But I just turned it down a little because of I really don't want to go too far. I meet that rain. I really like to clear these bales off first. The yield is impressive, I have to say. Could you imagine what all fields, if they were double fertilized, what they'd be like? It'd be just insane. I'm pretty sure our little new lime spreader that we have spreads fertilizer pellets. I'm not sure if you'd spray... Well, you would spray grass with spray, I suppose, wouldn't you? Fertilizer spray? I'll have to look into it and see. It'd probably be very hard to see where you've been. With that and fertilizer pellet spreader. Slurry is a bit easier to see because it kind of darkens the ground. But I guess would use the sprayer or the fertilizer spreader, either or. Next time, if we haven't got enough slurry, because I really think it's definitely worthwhile getting at least one application of fertilizer on everything. Because this is already impressive how many bales we're getting. Yeah, it's going to be a late night baling session. have all the bales. Probably could have brought these back on the nice. I wanted. These have it strapped now. Oh, that look. Oh, that look. Niceness. That is great. Okay, never mind. That one seems to be. Yeah, I was locking the loader in somehow. Oh, we'll throw it back on. I will just get ready for a thumbnail. Right. Let's bring everything home and put it under cover. Yeah. Yeah, let's hold it up. I'm in the hedge. My god. Bring everything back, pack it up in the shed, and get it under the cover. Because it is going to rain tonight at like midnight. So, get it all in. Under cover, then we're safe enough. I don't think I'll unload it today. It should be safe enough in the shed. On the trailer. Once it's dry, that's all the main thing. That there. Lights off. Bing. Just jump into this then. Head around for home. We'll close that gate. It's an impressive load for a little single axle trailer. 87,000 litres of hay. Not too bad. Definitely what we needed though, because we were just short on hay the whole time, every time. So, at least now we should have enough hay to do for a while without having to worry about making more. Anything we do make, we should be able to just sell. So yeah, I'll just drive straight in here. And yeah. Lights off, beacons off, engine off. And yeah, perfect. Nice and dry for tonight. Just turn off all the lights because we're finished for the night. We're going to bed. And thanks very much for watching, I guess. And if you liked it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Leave a comment. And I will catch you guys in the next episode of Letton Farm. Thanks very much for watching again, and goodbye.